Oh, I love it. Oh, that's really cute. I love how you did it.
Whoa.
Isn't it wild?
It's so good. Hello, welcome back to today's Vlogmas. As you can tell, it is quite late in the day. I mean, not as late as it looks because it gets dark very early in the UK, but it is later than we would have liked to start.
We've had a bit of a disaster today.
No, it's just been a kind of a tough day, you know. Neo's had a bit of an emotional start to the day.
Yeah, we've basically just been in survival mode. If you saw yesterday's vlog, it was very, very full on. We got back very late and
we were like the traveling messed up with Neo's bedtime and his sleep and everything.
So we've just literally been recovering and just trying to reset.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd still start our vlog even if it's this late.
Yeah, partly I was like, should we even film today? I don't know what the point is, but I think I would love to try to make a video every day, even if some days are shorter and more chill than others. So.
And this is the reality of life, and I think it's really nice to be able to share our authentic journey with you.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, Louie's dad and sister came over last night, and they stayed over to help with Neo this morning.
He was very sad.
But he was just, I think it's that time, they call it like separation anxiety, where they basically learn that when you leave a room that you've left. I think before that it's kind of like either you're in front of them or you're not, but they don't really clock that you can like leave. And then obviously when they first start to learn that, they get kind of upset when you do leave. So the plan was that Louie's dad and sister were gonna watch him while Louie and I got tons of work done. But then basically one of us had to be in the room, mainly me, had to be in the room at all times. But that's okay, you know, I basically was like, today, everything on my to-do list is not a priority. Being a mom is a priority, so.
Yeah. And we'll still try and work through some of our to-do list. One of which we could do shortly is prepare Neo's new play area downstairs.
We've been wanting to do this for ages.
Finish decorating the tree and the mantelpiece and the living room, basically. Even if we get those two things done, I think that's a win.
Yeah, definitely.
So last night was the first night I didn't manage to finish the vlog edit at night. I actually had to carry on this morning. It was a bit of a mammoth edit. I have finished, however. I just need to do the thumbnail. It's uploaded, ready to go live in an hour. Just need to crack this out. At some point, I need to decorate my Christmas tree. This is my little Christmas tree, and I'm going to be decorating with very colourful lights and tinsel and going all out, and it's going to look very different from our Christmas tree downstairs. And then we can have a little vote on whose Christmas tree style you like better. I also have so much to do up in this office and get things ready. I was going to bleach a bunch more of these hoodies and long sleeve t-shirts today, but it's been raining all day and I need to do it outside because the bleach fumes I can't really have in the house. But I have got some pre-made over here. I have my clothing rack here, which is where I was doing my kind of tester shirts. This is actually probably good to go. Some of these I used in like a thinner bleach and it didn't look quite as nice, so these will be backups. So yeah, tomorrow morning, as early as I can. It's not looking like it's going to rain, so I'm going to start on all of those orders that you guys have so kindly placed. And I'll talk more about it in tomorrow's vlog. But basically, if you don't have orders in yet, I would highly recommend getting them in because I'm probably only going to do one more big order fulfillment before getting orders out before Christmas. So if you're hesitating or wondering whether to order and you want something for Christmas, now is the time. And I'll link the Live the Adventure store in the description again so you can go and check some of the other things we have as well.
Mia's still at that age where his only qualifications for whether a toy is good or not is whether or not he can chew on it, basically. Look at that! Can you chew on this huge square? He's gonna try. No matter what, he's gonna try.
Right, I'm gonna make Raya a little matcha latte with soy or oat milk. I don't know what we've got. So I normally just make them in this little frothing jug. It heats it up as well, which is cool. Let's use some barista oat milk. This isn't our regular matcha, but it'll do. We'll put a little hint of maple syrup in there. And then this is Raya's favourite mug. It says Mama. So we had a late lunch. That means we pushed dinner back. But I remember that last night when we got back, we ordered poke, and I just finished off my poke bowl, and I'm eating some of the edamame before dinner, like a little pre-dinner snack. Oh, I love edamame. Weep. Energy.
Okay.
Energy.
Wait, let's do. Ow, I can't. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm putting it in.
No, it's not.
I'm putting it in.
Okay, it is another couple of hours later. Neo is still struggling, so we decided not to vlog and just to try to focus on being with him. And I think he was just so tired from yesterday because he had a super early bedtime. He was like falling asleep before, like half an hour before we were supposed to start doing baths. So anyway, hopefully he has a very, very good night of sleep, and tomorrow he wakes up feeling much better. Kelly.
Let me let Kelly out 1 second.
Okay, so now that he is asleep, we've decided to use tonight to finish up that decorating that we've been meaning to do for ages. So the tree's not ready, the whole like mantle, is that what that's called?
Mantelpiece.
Fireplace isn't ready, and then this is just a mess right now, but we have a whole plan for what we're gonna do with this section. Should we just tell him?
Yeah.
Okay. We basically are gonna make this area Neo's play space, and we have like really fun stuff planned for it. And kind of our idea was to do this today during one of his nap times, then he would like wake up from his nap, come down and be surprised with it. That did not happen, but tomorrow morning we can bring him down, and it's kind of like a mini Christmas morning because this will all be decorated and ready for him.
Yeah.
With all his toys.
You can have a better view of it now.
Yeah.
So it's dangerously close to the Christmas tree, but we haven't figured out how to guard the Christmas tree yet. But shall I take the mats out and we can start laying out how it's going to be?
Yeah.
It's going to be different once the Christmas tree's down. We'll have more space, but...
Also, we got this from Facebook Marketplace for like £10, which is amazing. And I definitely was inspired by all the Pinterest Playroom. I can show you a couple of examples here of my inspiration. So that's where this comes from, and hopefully we can make it look a little bit close to that. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Should I do the tree and you start doing this?
Yeah.
All right. Originally we were kind of thinking of doing a play space upstairs, maybe even in the office or one of the bedrooms, but we kind of realized like it makes sense to be in the living room because then we could be sitting on the couch or even eating lunch or something, and then he's playing. Obviously it's a little risky with the tree, but once the tree isn't here, then this whole space will end up being his play space. So I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah. So obviously Neo's crawling around like a little crazy squirrel, and he's getting close to walking. He's kind of wobbling around, holding onto things. But that means he's a bit prone to falling over and donking his head on the floor. And this is a hard wooden floor, so we were over at Alfie and Zoe's playing with Ottilie in their play space, and her whole play area is padded flooring, and it's amazing. So we were inspired to get some padded flooring, and it arrived like a few days ago, but we just got around to putting it in. We were thinking of possibly waiting and revealing it for Christmas or something, but that's still quite far away, and we want him to enjoy every moment. I like it. Wait, how good does that look? It looks sick. This Christmas tree is shedding a lot, and I wonder whether that's because we bought the cheaper variety of Christmas tree, so I guess a different species. I wonder whether more expensive one doesn't shed its needles as easily. I feel like we're gonna have to be sweeping and hoovering literally every day. A huge thank you to Babbel for sponsoring today's video. As you know, we've purchased land in Costa Rica and we can't wait to get there as soon as possible to start building our dream home and to start our life there. And of course, a huge part of that is getting more confident in our Spanish speaking skills. It's really important to us that we can communicate with our neighbours in our community, make new friends with locals, and also just be able to do everyday things like ordering food or shopping while speaking Spanish. Babbel is one of the top language learning apps in the world, and I love that it helps you learn a language through real life conversations. The lessons are designed by real language teachers, and they prepare you to have practical conversations about travel, business, relationships, and more. Let me show you how it works. Okay, right, I'm on the app. A la izquierda. Nice.
A la izquierda. A la derecha.
A la derecha. All right. They have a few different subscriptions to choose from, including a lifetime subscription. If you're planning a trip for next year and would love to learn some helpful phrases for it, or if you've been meaning to learn a new language, this is the perfect time to try Babbel. Because if you use the link in the description below, you will get 60% off your subscription. We'd love to know what language you're wanting to learn. Leave us a comment below. All right, let's get back to the video. Okay, taking a short break from the decorating in the office to cook dinner. Normally, Raya cooks dinner. She's so much better at it. So I just don't really. But Neo is really struggling today. And she said, why don't I cook dinner while she's trying to comfort him? Now, thankfully, we've got one of those like meal prep boxes. So I'm gonna read the instructions, hopefully get the recipe right. I don't think anything can go wrong, hopefully. It's not like I'm a complete amateur. I just a little bit out of practice. I'm about to start cooking.
Oh, do you want me to do it?
Okay, scrap all that. Raya's gonna do it. I was gonna make a whole video.
Oh, you can do it if you want.
No, I'd rather not. I've got to keep doing the office and then we upload.
I also love cooking.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
So we have not gone grocery shopping since we got back from our trip and the fridge is pretty empty, but we did get a delivery today. I'm kind of trying out like all the different meal kit services because it's actually so handy to have, especially nights like this when I don't really know what to cook. My brain is fried. And I really like it because I get to try new recipes that I never would have done. Because usually I just kind of have my go-to like 10, 15 recipes that I rotate, but this way I get to try completely new things. So let me see what recipes we have and then we can choose what to do tonight. Hey, oh, I was kind of craving a pasta. So we have this one, jackfruit puttanesca pasta. Total 20 minutes. That might be our guy, you know? Okay, I'm just gonna do the pasta classic with jackfruit. Interesting. Okay, this hopefully it looks like this in 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so this is how it comes, recipe 3, and then everything you need is in the bag. Oh. We have cherry tomatoes. I feel like the biggest difference with all these recipes is the sauces, because otherwise like it's kind of easy for you to follow your own recipe, but a lot of times our sauces and spice mixes are really good. Sun-dried tomato paste, delicious. And we have our veg, green beans. So I feel like the whole time we lived in America, I struggled with these because there's obviously so much plastic wrapping. But unfortunately, one of the toughest things I found being in the UK is the plastic wrapping, especially because I try to buy organic whenever possible, and then everything comes in plastic. I feel like in a lot of ways the UK is ahead with sustainability and stuff. Like the vegan movement is incredible. There's options in every restaurant, but the plastic, like all groceries come in plastic pretty much. It's very hard to find loose things. So I think because of that, I don't feel so bad doing these meal kit services because it's like I would have been using the plastic if I was buying all the groceries anyway. In America, it wasn't like that at all. Like I could do my entire grocery shop basically zero waste because like 90% of my grocery shop is fruit and veg basically. Ooh, olives and capers. This is gonna be good. I might have to add a little bit more pasta because Louis, half of this is not gonna be enough for Louis. Here's the jackfruit. I've actually never cooked with tinned jackfruit. The only time I've ever cooked with jackfruit was in Costa Rica with like fresh, raw jackfruit. but I've never cooked with tin, so this should be interesting. I might do a little time lapse of cooking here. I think I'm just gonna put in, I'm listening to a book. I really wanted to, I think I said in one of the first vlog, or one of the earlier vlogs, that I love to watch like crappy rom-com-y Christmas movies. And I tried to start watching one and it was honestly like unwatchable. So I was like, oh, what if I find a book, like a rom-com book that I can listen to? And I've actually been way preferring that because doing the puzzle, it means I don't have to look up, I can just focus on the puzzle while I'm listening. And I love to listen to it literally like anytime I'm doing laundry or brushing my teeth, whatever. So I found one, although I thought it was gonna be Christmassy because it's called One Day in December, but it isn't really Christmassy at all, but it's still really nice. It literally is a rom-com in a book. So I'm gonna listen to that and zone out, and I thought Neo was up again. And I'm going to make dinner, hopefully 20 minutes because it's already 9 o'clock.
Thanks for cooking dinner.
Of course.
We're going to take a little break from decorating now to have some dinner, to recharge, and watch our favourite show right now. There's only like 2 episodes left.
I know, I'm so sad.
We need to get into a really Christmassy show after this, I think, in the lead up to Christmas. If you've got any suggestions of good shows, not just like the Christmassy movies, but are there any Christmassy themed? I know one. There's a Marvel show.
Okay.
We should watch it.
Okay.
There's a Marvel show based in New York at Christmas.
Okay, dinner was delicious. Like I said, a recipe that I never would have made if it wasn't for the kid. So I'm really grateful for that. And now I think, because it's quite late, I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the fireplace, but I just wanna finish the tree and then obviously just like organize Neo's toys a little bit so that tomorrow morning we can come down and he can play, and hopefully he cares that this is here and gets excited. But anyway, oh, and then I have to show you something. Okay, super quick story time. As you know, I'm obsessed with charity shops, thrift shops, and also Facebook Marketplace. Everything in our house is from Facebook Marketplace, all the furniture, pretty much everything. And there was this bundle of books, and you know that I love kids books, and it was like 20 books for £15 or something. It was a great price. And there were some Christmas books in there. This was a few months ago. And one of them was called like Santa's Coming to Brighton. And it looked so cool. And it was obviously about Brighton, which I thought would just be amazing for Neo to have because he's from here, and you know, just a magical book to keep forever, even if we don't end up living in Brighton. But I messaged right away and I was like, please, I will come collect these. And the girl was like, sorry, someone else is coming to collect. And I've never done this before. I don't know if I would say I'm proud of it. How much? Yeah, it was for like £15. So I messaged and I was like, I'll give you £25. I was trying to bribe her because I wanted these books so bad. They look so good. And she was like, sorry, like someone else is coming to collect them. Which I knew she was gonna say that, but I was just so sad. It was like the one thing that I was so sad to have missed. And that book, I just couldn't get that book out of my head, the Brighton Christmas one. I didn't know that existed. Anyway, the other day, I thought about it again, and I found there's an online, like a website that sells secondhand books. So I searched for the book, and I actually found 2 books. Here they are. I guess it's from the same company, Childhood Dreams, Hometown World. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a company that you put in your town. Maybe they have all the major towns in the UK. I don't know what else they have. But anyway, I got both. They're from the same illustrator, but they are so cool. I'm so glad that I did it. I paid more than they would have been in the bundle, but that's okay. Let me show you. Look at how amazing this is. This is the Brighton Pier, and there's a page. Wait, is it the other one? They both have like actual illustrations. Like, look at this cover. So cool. They have actual illustrations of the town. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes, this is Santa landing at the Royal Pavilion, which is in Brighton. It's like one of the biggest landmarks here, maybe the biggest. This and the Brighton Pier, I guess. I just love this so much. Obviously, I haven't read the story yet, and maybe the story isn't good, but I just think these are so cool, and I'm so glad I finally got my hands on them because I haven't forgiven myself for months for not getting that bundle. But anyway, okay, enough of that. Let's quickly finish the tree and then organize this, and then I need to go to bed. I just came over to talk and I realized that at some point the memory card got full, so I don't know when it stopped recording, but I guess you can't really tell in the time lapse anyway. I just added a few more things. Okay, now I'm doing this toy area and I'm adding the new toys. This is the one that Louis won for him at Winter Wonderland. This is the one he picked out at Hamley's. Sorry, I forgot the name of the store. And I definitely don't want to overfill it with stuff. I think I'd rather have a rotation of toys so that he can get excited when like new things come out, even if they're not new. Hey Callie, what's up? She's just chatting. So yeah, I'm gonna try to organize this and then go to bed. Okay.
Right, I've come up to the office. I'm gonna turn the main lights on. Woo! Because what I'm thinking is, whilst the main lights are on, I can rearrange, start decorating, and then I can wait and flick them off for the reveal. I have got my lights out because Neo's been playing with them, so these are the colourful lights that are going to go around the tree. I haven't figured out where to put the tree yet, but Raya suggests that I move these cupboards and put it in that corner. We are clearing that corner anyway, and I've just ordered in this whole shelving unit to put my cameras on. Because that hasn't really worked over there. There's only like 4 shelves, 5 shelves, and it's kind of a bit of a mess. So as I'm decorating, putting the lights up, hanging the lights, I'm also going to be rearranging the office a little bit, because it was only like a week and a half ago that Steve and Alexia moved out, and we've had a complete rearrange. This futon is going to go downstairs at some point. Yeah, we're just going to move desks around. So whilst Raya cracks on downstairs, I'm going to be decorating up here / rearranging the office. But hopefully by the end of tonight, it's going to look pretty fantastic up here. And then hopefully I can prove to you guys that it's all about colourful lights for Christmas. It's not about these white, boring lights. I think what I'm going to do is actually try and construct this shelving unit first, so I can figure out where that's going to go. I can move my camera lenses onto that, and then we can put the Christmas tree in place. This might take a while. Okay, so I put the whole cupboard together. I just need to nail on all the support boards at the back and then figure out where I'm going to put it. Hopefully hammering at this time of night isn't going to cause any problems or wake up Neo. Two options I'm thinking is either this wall in between the 2 doors, but that might be better utilised for something else, or I need to measure the height of it. Maybe behind the desk, and then I've got some storage hidden kind of for the ugly things. I think Raya would prefer me to do that because then I'm not taking up much space. I can just shimmy the desk out, shimmy that underneath. I think that might be the best option. Let's try it. Right, that makes a lot of sense to me. I wish it was a little bit shorter so I could put some plants on top of it. Right, I've started putting the cameras and lenses in. I feel like I have to finish this later because I kind of want to start putting the Christmas tree in place and decorating that, because that is kind of the point of decorating the office. Okay, I've moved this cupboard and this cupboard from this corner, and I've just popped the tree into the place where I want to have it. I feel like I could do with a much bigger tree, but that's what I'm working with. Do you know, this is kind of crazy. The smell of tinsel is one of the strongest sensory reminders of Christmas for me. I didn't even realise until I smell it. It takes me right back to my childhood Christmases. Okay, I've got this other set of coloured lights. Now I don't know whether to hang these around the room or whether to hang these around the tree. A bit much to do more around the tree. I think it's quite a small tree, that's the new problem.
And the other parents out there find it really satisfying to like put all the toys back in order. Obviously, Neo doesn't care if all these little people in the bus are standing up in their color coordinated places, but it makes me feel better, so I love doing it. Okay, this book I got at a charity shop, of course, and it's one of those that has like spaces for little letters, and a lot of them are missing, which I didn't realize until afterwards. I mean, Sally's gonna care about that for a while, but check this out. I feel like this is cool enough, even on its own. I wanted to leave it out as like a little decoration. I mean, we'll see how long it can last without him trying to pull it off, but I swear the last few days, maybe because Neo's been crying more at night, I've been like hearing phantom cries. The other day I was in the shower and I could have sworn I heard him crying, and I turned the shower off and it was completely quiet. But just now I got the same thing. I found this guy. I didn't know if he was too weird or cute, but I kind of think he's cute. Okay.
Right, I've just stuck some little tiny plastic hooks all the way around the perimeter of the room, and I'm gonna hang this light now and see what it looks like. Can't really see it. Let me dim the lights a little bit so at least get a bit of a vibe. I don't want to fully reveal yet, but I think dimming the lights a little bit will help you capture the magic. Sure what to do at this point. Check this out. So we start over here. It goes around. Lovely, 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 lovely. Stops there. That's an annoying gap. Okay, I can't be bothered to time lapse the rest of this, so I'm just gonna snap my fingers and it's gonna be done. All right, check it out. I've done some rearranging. I'm ready to show Raya. I'm gonna head downstairs and then come back up with her and give you the full tour.
Are you ready to see it?
Yeah.
It's not like fully done, but
okay.
For now. Okay, ignore the fireplace. I didn't get to do that.
Did you do something on the tree?
The main thing is his play space.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's really cute. I love how you did it. It's so perfect.
You didn't even know it was done.
But I was distracted by the tree. I was like, is there something different with the tree? But no, the play space looks lovely.
Okay, this is it. I definitely want to add some fun prints on the wall. Probably mainly when the tree is gone and then when it's moved over, and then that will be fun. Then we're gonna be changing these toys out all the time. But yeah, do you want to add our new ornaments to the tree?
Yeah.
The ones that we got.
Okay, do you want to do the double decker and I'll do this guy?
Sure.
Okay. I was saying earlier on camera, I think this tree, it was cheap because it sheds so bad.
Yeah. Well, we just have about 3 weeks for it to last.
Yeah. Something definitely needs to go here.
Yeah, well, I've left some spaces for ornaments to go. And then there's a bit more, there's like little red bells and stuff that can fill more gaps if we need them to.
The tree is definitely looking more full.
We also have this one from Lewis.
Maybe that could go there. Oh, that's nice.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Or are they too close?
No, I like it.
How's your office looking?
I think it's just about ready. So do you want to come up and have a look?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Isn't it wild?
It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love it.
Yeah?
Oh, you put the big lights on the tree. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think?
I love it. It's really good.
So I put these lights all the way around the perimeter.
Fun.
I put 2 different types of coloured lights on the tree. These little ones I found.
This
and
looks
these big ones.
perfect there.
Isn't it great?
Wait, where are those little guys?
Those are little ones I found at my parents' house. Those are mine from when I was younger.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, it's so cool. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fun, right?
Yeah.
And then I put the green glowy light behind the tree.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Okay, this looks a bit cooler. I've just turned the brightness down on the camera. Yeah, that's cooler. Okay, so the question is, more to you guys watching, what style of Christmas do you prefer? Maybe there's not a correct one, but for me, I'm all about colourful lights. Raya's all about classical white lights.
Not just that, I was thinking about this. It's not that this is bad to me, it's just not what I grew up with.
And this is what I grew up with.
Yeah, so I think that it's like, obviously, Christmas is so tied to your childhood memories.
Yeah.
So I think to me, yeah, like warm lights with red and gold as the main colors, that's, to me in my head, that's how I envision Christmas. So if this is how you envision Christmas, then it makes sense that this is what we love.
I realised when I was putting the tinsel on the tree, the smell of tinsel triggered childhood memories, yeah.
Well, let's make sure that we always have 2 trees.
Yeah.
Because it's not fair for one of us to not get our...
Yeah, I think there's always going to be space for the colourful. And what do you think about the new layout, just for now at least?
It's really good.
It feels so nice having all this space.
I know, it's so good. Yeah.
Isn't this cool?
Yeah, this is, it's so perfect there. Also, I was thinking if you had put it there, Nia would have just like grabbed all the things, but now it's safe back there, so it's good.
And you're right, it's a space saver.
Yeah. I know, it's great. It's perfect.
Sweet.
Amazing.
Okay, one last thing I want you to do is, I've got our little characters that we made yesterday.
Did you put these on?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
And I got it so you can hang them.
Aww.
You want to do the honours?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Look at that little motley.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good spot.
These are 2 little motleys. And then you want to put the star on.
Wait, but I feel like you should do it. This is your tree.
Okay. Oh, it's so spiky.
Yay,
love it.
amazing.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love it. All right, we came back down because obviously we have to do our advent calendars.
Oh.
Okay. We're on number 7. Let's check the date real quick.
You know what it looks like. I'm just going to do it down here. I've had, I feel like I've had 3 orange ones in a row. Definitely yesterday's is orange.
I mean, that's your favorite one though, right?
Yeah. Orange.
And hazelnut. Are you getting bored of them?
A little bit.
But I thought advent calendars was the same flavor, it's just a different shape every day.
Yeah, that's what it was as kids.
Yeah, but at least you're getting different flavors.
But I think what it was as kids was that we weren't necessarily allowed chocolates at any point whenever we want. So there's something special about, you can have a chocolate from the advent calendar. I think as adults,
I guess also,
you make the rules.
Yeah. Also, I guess normally you would have been eating them first thing in the morning, which is like, you never get to have chocolate first thing, you know?
Yeah, so
We're kind of eating it like it's dessert.
I'm trying to imagine what, in a dream world, what my daily countdown to Christmas advent objects would be. Maybe like a different sweet dessert or something, like a little pot of, but each one has to be different. Or like a blend of different coffee or a little kombucha or something that's like a different flavor every day, I reckon. Like the teas. The teas, I think, were a good one.
Yeah, although I'm like 3 days behind now. I need to catch up, but...
What would your choice of object or food or drink be if you could create your own advent calendar countdown?
Maybe next year we can create them for each other.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Do you want to know what my dream is?
Yeah, what would yours be?
I want...
A book.
No. Maybe. But I want a little like surprise in each one that's like we get to do something or like an activity or a little treat or a gift or something, but it's like a surprise each day.
Oh, completely different each day.
Kinda.
Yeah, okay.
I love surprises. Louis isn't as excited about them, but
I don't dislike surprises, but I'm not very good at. I feel like surprises is one of your love languages, which I need to tune into and be more surprising.
Yeah. But yeah. Is there anything else? Oh, by the way, I caught up with my puzzle a little bit. I know I said 15 minutes a day. So today I did like pretty much a 30-minute session. I counted the first 15 and then I just kind of kept going. Filmed a little bit of that. Put that there. but I need to do more like 30 minutes a day for the next few days to catch up with myself, and then drink like 2 teas a day to catch up with myself. Because when we're away, I feel like we lose track.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get back on it. But yeah, I hope that you liked today's vlog.
And thanks again to Babbel for sponsoring today's video. Check out the link in the description below.
And definitely let us know what language you want to learn, because
Yeah.
I'm really curious. I think my dad's gonna do Italian next year, because my dad's actually moving to Italy. Exciting.
No,
I should probably learn some Italian.
I'm really excited to get better at Spanish for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna need it for sure. Okay, we're going to bed now.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.